For joining us, and we have two more amazing people with us today. So please welcome yourselves and introduce yourselves.
Thank you. My name is Jan Hakkebo. I'm coming from Norway. Been doing network marketing and marketing for 25 years. So, and now I'm in Crowd.
Brilliant.
My name is Neman Thapar. Originally, I'm from Nepal, but I'm settled in the UK because I served in the British Army as a Gurkha. I come from a very military background and security, but at the same time, I was also a very good networker. Having been doing quite a lot of networking companies. So that's how I got into Crowd1.
Brilliant. So tell me, when you're getting prospects, new members, how do you inquire and chase up with what's happening with them and want to bring them on to Crowd1?
Yeah, I usually try to just inform them and underselling and actually just let them come to me. I usually only inform them about the cheapest package, the white package. And the benefit of that is that when they actually want themselves to upgrade, they do it. Instead of that, I'm trying to oversell and they will have maybe a feeling that they went in too hard. It's much better when it comes the opposite way, that they feel the control and that they can upgrade themselves. That is my take on it.
I think it's a matter of sharing, right? It's not recruiting, but we're sharing across the world. One of the passion that I took on from Crowd1, since I joined in on 23rd March 2020, the day the UK government announced the first lockdown.
Yeah, that's right.
That was the day. So being locked up at inside Hamden, so I took a couple of weeks. I actually came out on 15th of April, decided to know this is not just for me, I have to reach out to everyone around the globe. Since then, I'm doing a Zoom call in Nepali language for whoever who can speak Nepali language every day. No New Year, no Christmas, no Diwali, every day. Someone is doing on my behalf.
Yeah.
And that's for open to anyone else as long as they understand Nepali language.
Yeah.
So it's a education. I take it as education. People need to be educated. They need to understand before they decide, rather than trying to recruit them in. It's not a matter of recruiting. It's a matter of sharing good information to across. And that's how the passion I'm taking it.
Yeah, brilliant. And with the packages, what sort of packages are really working for you at the moment, would you say?
Actually, I just try to inform the prospect themselves, and they can choose, because the less I'm into the choosing process, it's my experience that it's much better to build a trustful relationship. Of course, I try to inform them about times as well, because sometimes people very overestimate what they can do in 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, but they totally underestimate what we are capable of doing 2 years and 4 years still on the job. That the result we are seeing now in Dubai.
Yeah, this is it. And for yourself, the packages?
Packages, people can start, it's very, very simple. They can start with from one package. Everyone starts from one package, no matter when. Of course, they upgrade to the highest package in later stage, but before they understand all about the Crowd1, people can just join from white. Everyone did join from white package. That's the start package. Once they get in, then they understand what package is required for them to move on to make it better in the future. So it's very, very simple. Just introduce them with white one, and then they will understand. That's because that's one starter package. And the company has been promoting the packages, allowing people to become a black package, second package when they buy a white package. It's so cool that people can start. People don't even realize when they spend £500 for a mobile phone with what they expect, nothing.
Yeah.
Right? Someone can make their life with a start of €190. And that's what I did, and I started from.
Fantastic. That's inspiring.
It is.
It is inspiring.
It is
Yeah.
very inspiring.
So how do you keep them interested as well?
Absolutely, for me, it has been if I, as a marketer, is trying to make them being inspired all the time, that means my job will become harder and harder. Yeah. I'm a lazy person, so I try to work myself out of a job. So every action I take should be because 1 month I can do less. So I'm very, very lazy, so I have to work smart. And if I'm over-educating them, usually it stops them, because then they think they need to be professor in this thing to do it. And that's completely wrong.
So what's the most important relationship that you would say is to have between members as well?
It must be trust.
Yeah.
First, it must be a relationship based on friendship. And of course, sometimes I will ask them questions so that I figure out them needs. And I can also show them a little bit what I have done for my other friends. And from that, we can build more. Because if you have friendship and trust, then you can have business as well.
Of course, I do support. Trust is one. And people have to be, and that's what the company is giving. In terms of interesting, because company is giving a massive interest. It really basically starts from the company. I never had in my past experience, countless of companies that I have joined in, people used to talk about, oh, fire your boss, don't work from 9 to 5, work from your home or bed and you become a millionaire overnight. Crowd1 never said that. Crowd1 says work 2 hours, even more than anyone else, because you're working for yourself. And that makes so passion that I want to share it to everyone else. Company keeps interesting every time in terms of promotion, in terms of event, in terms of caring. This is why we're here, because of the company keeping us most interested. Amazing. And that's what keeps me going.
Amazing. Yeah. And to go on to the traits, what other traits would you say? Like, obviously trust is a massive one. Is there any other traits that you would say is really important?
Again, it's education. It's a knowledge. If people wants to jump in, make the result fast without having knowledge. Let's say someone wants to make money from $100 to $1,000. They just want to find out $900, but they don't understand how they can make it. So the education is more important, and how Crowd1 is taking up to help millions of people around the globe is, of course, they need to dedicate the timing to understand the company. So then, based on their knowledge, then they can decide the best one. So yes, we need to have a trustworthy leaders like us. We need to be so, and at the same time, the knowledge and education is more important. That keeps us very continued.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, guys. I'd like to say as well, the color coordination. It looks like we all got the memo. Wonderful, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Crowd1 means to me is opportunity for not just myself, many people around the world. I do this because of my family, and that's my main goal, is providing for my family, and Crowd1 definitely enables that to happen. To be honest, no, because we got the opportunity, very lucky opportunity really, to fly in about 2.5 years ago to Sweden, and I met Jonas for a couple of days with my business partner Sergey, and we met Anthony as well, and we just saw the vision. We saw where they were going to take this company, and we took that vision, we just ran with it. And so it was a very small company at that time, so we were creating today's history, so to say. So it was like a clean sheet. We just hit the road, hit the phones, and so we didn't really have obstacles when we started. It was a smooth journey for us. So yeah, we were very lucky to meet the founders in the very early days. Daily activities, sometimes what we're doing is we're working with our teams. We're helping, quite often, because we've got teams in different countries. I wake up in the morning, I've got messages from people who are time zones are 5 hours ahead of me in the UK. So daily activities initially is helping solve any issues or answer any questions that those people may have. Obviously supporting the team, so if anybody needs a call, like a three-way call or any presentations, we do those as well. Structuring things and planning things, for moving forward. Again, we've got a great team of people that we work with in many different countries, so it's quite dynamic. So obviously we've got our own, responsibility to continue to list build and promote the company ourselves. So altogether, it's support and helping other people understand what Crowd1 is in the correct way and what the truth about Crowd1 is. I love mixed. I think I'm going to love Planet IX once that rolls out. I'm really trying to get my head around that, but mixed. I'm old school. I love the retro games. So when Pac-Man came out, I'm on that. I love the game inside of it. The power of the crowd, for me, is something that no other company's got, and it's the power of the numbers, the power of the database, the Crowd1. The impact it can have, for quality products and services to be launched to a huge crowd of people. I think we've just hit 37 million people today. So no other company can do that. So the crowd for us is also exclusive, to Crowd1, but it empowers so many other companies as a way where they can have their products and services within 1 second out to millions of people. So for me, that exclusivity, what we have, that no other company have, sets us apart from everyone else. And I thought it was quite interesting today with Mr. Vesterdahl was saying that, Crowd1 and everything is the bar, we're number one. Everyone else can only go for second place. All these other companies, they're chasing for second place. We've got number one place, and again, it's Crowd1. So for me, it's the power of the crowd, which creates the power of the company, the opportunity for the people, and also an avenue for products and services to be rolled out.